I'm kind of in a different spot right now this time because Abby is in there watching some Cocomelon, and even though Andy's in bed, he's still not feeling great. I didn't want to interrupt Abby's Cocomelon to show you my cross stitch projects. So, I did, believe it or not, y'all. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening right now. Believe it or not, I have actually gotten some stitching on all 3 of my main projects. I really wish I wanted to do some progress on color lace, and I still want to. It's still on the Q-snap. But I went searching for the color that I'm supposed to be working with. I don't have a skein of that color. I'm going to keep looking, but I may have to go and get a new skein of it. Bad part is, literally, like, the only thing I need left to do is outlining backstitch around the stitches that are already there on the other half of that diamond shape. Which is not going to take, it maybe take not a length, but like a strand. That's it. So I am actually back in the back room, aka Abby's bedroom. And you may still be able to hear the Cocomelon. I still have the door open. But I thought I would come in real quick and show you what I've done on my projects today. As with usual, I did start off the day by getting some stitching in on Walk Fast. So this is where I've gotten to on Walk Fast. If you recall from my last update, I had finished off the green up through his tail, and today I did go ahead and decide to keep working with the same color. So there's writing up here in that color, and then there's a tree over here that has that color. So I'm just going to continue with that color while I have it out. And so I started on the words. This is obviously where it says walk past, and I think up here it says you have to. So that's where I got to on him so far. I literally have nowhere else to set these things. It's not gonna work. Set them over here. Then I actually did get some stitching as well on Barson Loughbro. And I had went ahead and started a new strand before I put it down, so that's why there's an extra long strand here. That's where she's at right now. As you can see, where my needle is right here, I had previously finished with the border, and then I started with the red, and I got the last of this line done, and I was starting on this line here, and there's just a long squiggle on that line. So there's a little bit of writing still left to do, but not much. And then once I finish with the red, then I'll come up here and start working some more, well, to finish up these motifs at the top up here and on the side. These a couple more on the side. That's where she's at right now. And then lastly, I didn't know if I was going to be able to work on this one today, because at first I couldn't find the skein, the floss that I was working with. But all I had to do was lift up something, and voila, there it was. I literally got that little section right there. That's all I did on her. But hey, progress is progress, right? So that's where she's at right now. I would like to finish these by middle of next week, next few days. So that is my stitching for today. I did receive something in the mail, and I'll show that to you. I was on Facebook Marketplace. I believe I ordered this on Tuesday. And I know I ordered it on Tuesday because I had to go look to see what day I ordered it from. What day I ordered it, because I felt like I literally just ordered this yesterday. Or maybe the day before yesterday. But no, I ordered this on Tuesday, which is 4 days ago. Anyway, I had seen someone selling this on Facebook Marketplace, and they were asking $10 for this, plus $4 in shipping. So I went looking and said, let me see what the going price on this is and see if anybody maybe has it cheaper or anything. I found it cheaper, $5 plus the shipping for the Etsy listing said $2.50, but I actually got charged like just over $3 for shipping, which is fine. It was still only $8 compared to $14 that I would have had to pay if I had bought it on Facebook Marketplace. It just goes to show, if you see something on Facebook Marketplace, a pattern or a kit, something like that, do your homework and Google search it and see where you may be able to find the best price. But now if it's like a lot of something, that's on you to determine whether or not it's worth the cost. So I bought this. It is, it just says by Mary Beal. It says it is the Book of Common Prayer. I just thought this was so pretty. When I saw it on Facebook Marketplace, I just thought this was so pretty. And I'm not one to usually do a heavily Bible verse design like this, but this border right here, that border got me. The border got me. And it's got like Noah's Ark down here. I will read you what it says on the back. Noah saved from perishing. Towards the end of each of my 3 pregnancies with our children, I had a great deal of difficulty sleeping. I decided that it might be a good time to stitch and hopefully take my mind off how miserable I felt. I loved the Book of Common Prayer and thought that it eloquently stated the things I felt, so I decided to stitch a prayer for each one of my children. This particular prayer I stitched for my 2-year-old nephew last Christmas. It's the same prayer I did for our oldest children, Stephen. Sorry. For the ark at the bottom of the prayer, I copied an old Victorian Noah's Ark known as a Sunday toy. I put the grapevines on either side because Genesis tells us that Noah came out of the ark, he planted a vineyard. And there's a little blurb in here too about her finishing touches, about the framing and stuff. So I just thought this was so pretty. I said this is Book of Common Prayers by Mary Beal, and this is a brand new chart, y'all. It looks brand new. It's not even like bent on the corners or anything. It's in super duper amazing condition. But yeah, had to get that. When I might stitch it, I don't know. And this looks like it would be perfect for like a raw linen, like what they've done it on. Maybe a raw linen or something along those lines. She says she stitched it on 27 count unbleached linen from Norden Craft. And it just uses DMC. Quite a few colors of DMC. There's like 1, 2. Technically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there is one blend. But the 2 colors that it blends are elsewhere by themselves in the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 colors, so it's not terrible. So had to get that. I said that just came today, so but that's it. Nothing else to report on this end. Since I've been a good girl and I have stitched on all 3 of the projects that I'm able to stitch on, I'm probably going to do some diamond painting today whenever I get the chance. We had a late lunch, so dinner may be a little bit later as well. So And I doubt Andy's going to stay up too late tonight. He's still not feeling great, so um, it's all technically a matter of what time I can get Abby down. So, but yeah, that's the plan for tonight. That's what I've gotten done today. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to come to you guys from a different location today. But that's it for now. I will see you guys in the next little clip. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. It's me again. It is... You think I would know? It's Sunday. Currently it is just before 2 p.m. It is a cold and dreary day outside. I wanted to come in and give you guys an update. Not just for my stitching, but an update on what's going on in my life right now. First of all, I'm gonna show you the stitching. Last night got kind of crazy, so I wasn't able to get any stitching in. I didn't feel like diamond painting. I know I said at the end of my last update that I was going to give myself permission to do some diamond painting last night, but I didn't. By the time everybody went to bed, I didn't feel like diamond painting. My stomach was cramping. I had a sore back. You know, all the usual monthly stuff. And I didn't feel like it. I just wanted to kind of curl up on the couch under the blanket and stitch. So, but the thing was, I didn't get a chance to do hardly any stitching. I was watching Facebook videos or TikTok or whatever, and I managed to get, like, I counted, y'all, it was 15 stitches on and Barson, Loughbro. I'm not going to show y'all that. Y'all don't need to see just 15 stitches. I will show you that next time. I did, however, this morning get some stitching in on Walk Fast. So this is where he is at. I finished out, let's see, I was here, walk, and then FA. I finished the last 2 letters there and started on, what is that word? Have to. This line says have to. So, that's as far as I got on him. My throat's a little scratchy this morning, and I'll tell you why my throat's a little scratchy this morning. Last night, Abby, and he's been sick, right? He started feeling sick Friday evening when he got home from work, later in the evening after work. And they had just had their COVID test, right? They had started doing the weekly COVID test. If you weren't vaccinated, you have to take a weekly test. So they just had their first COVID test on Friday. And he passed. It was negative. So then Friday evening, he's out doing some stuff outside here at home. And he comes in and he starts feeling bad later on. So, by yesterday, he's like saying he's cold. Sorry, he's saying he's cold. He can't get warm. And he's just like, his body is just weak and tired. So I tell him, you know, you might have the flu. He's like, well, I'm not coughing. I don't have sore throat or anything like that. I was like, you don't have to have every single symptom to have it, you know. So he was just trying to take it easy, you know. And so Abby was fine. She seemed fine. And then she had woken up from her nap. She had eaten lunch just fine. About 3:30. When I had left to go get us something to eat. She was eating lunch, and he said she ate fine. And so she went down for a nap later on. Took, you know, an hour nap. So nothing out of the ordinary. So she wakes up about 8 o'clock or so, maybe 8:30, and at this point, Andy's gone to bed. He's gone back to bed, and so I get Abby up and I make her some dinner, and she acts like she doesn't want to eat any of it, not even the carrots, and she loves carrots. Just throwing it all on the ground. And I try to get her a sandwich, knowing that she still hasn't mastered the wanting to eat a sandwich yet. So even though she loves her toast, she still is really kind of not digging on the peanut butter sandwich yet. Or peanut butter and jelly. And so made her a sandwich, and I didn't know what to do. And she threw that down. She didn't want it. So I was like, okay, you're done. And she just wanted to be like that. I thought she was just being in one of those moods, you know. So I got her out and I put her in a playpen and got her a little cup of, it's like a travel cup thing of some baby cheese puff things. She likes those. She loves them. And I know she didn't eat very many of them. She ate a couple, I think, and didn't touch the milk. I had gotten her a sippy cup of milk. Didn't touch that. Didn't really drink, but a sip or two of that. So finally, I think about 9:30, I put her back off to bed, or 9. I don't know. It was something like that. Maybe 9:30. It was about 9:30 because I remember she had been awake for about an hour and a half. So okay, you're tired because you know you're whiny. So I put her to bed about 9:30. About 11 o'clock. It takes her a little while to go to sleep, right? So she finally went to sleep maybe about 10, 11 o'clock. 11:30, she wakes up crying, screaming. Is damn near inconsolable. And I thought, oh, maybe her teeth are hurting, so I gave her some. And she was hot. Like, I could tell her she was hot. And she was sleeping in like one of the heavy sleepers, the fleecy kind. And so I put some stuff on her teeth, and she was still no change, even after a couple minutes. I was holding her and trying to console her, and so I noticed she felt hot. So I brought her in here, and when just stripped her sleeper off, and was going to put on a new, like the regular cotton kind, and I went and took her temperature under her arm, and it kept going up and up, and about the time it hit 100 degrees, I was like, okay, yeah, she's got a fever. And so, and she's still crying. She's still like, yeah, she's not happy. She's not feeling good. So I leave the sleeper off for a few minutes and just to where she's naked, and I try to go back in and test and take her temperature a couple minutes later, and it's still going up over 100, and it was still climbing up to 100 and 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. I'm like, yeah, she's got a fever. She's still crying. And So Andy gets up and he's like, well, is everything okay? I was like, well, she's got a high fever. And he was just me, like, we need to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital. And of course we get there, we have to put the mask on and everything. And he doesn't like wearing a mask. He legitimately suffocates in his mask. He is incapable of having to breathe his own air. And anyway, so we get checked in. They get us back, and just to get the vitals and stuff, they get her weight and her height and all of this stuff. And then the nurse, they had taken her temperature, and at that point it was 101.8, or no, it was 102 point something. So the nurse gave her some Tylenol, maybe some children's Tylenol, to try to help get the fever down. And she started feeling better, but she was still tired. There was still the fact of she was tired and she wanted to go back to sleep now that she was feeling better. I was burning up. I had put on a sweater and I was burning up. And I don't do well with stress anyway. Whenever I start getting stressed out like that, or get stressed to where I'm worrying about something, I get sick to my stomach. I get diarrhea. It's that anxiety that comes back, and that's panic attack level stuff. And I'm like this the whole time. Like, I'm back and forth outside, going to the bathroom, and he's having to hold Abby because I can't hold Abby, and because I'm starting to get stressed out. And another thing that happens when I get stressed out is I start getting lightheaded, and I have briefly passed out before, fainted. So I'm just overall I'm a mess because I'm worried, because I'm stressed. And so she manages to get a little bit of sleep on me, but then we tried to move over to another little couch thing that they have and lay her down, but then she woke up and she didn't want to be laid down. She wanted to be held. So I'm still holding her. She's feeling better. She's tired. She's obviously tired still. She wants to go to sleep. Or she needs to go to sleep. But Andy he's feeling like crap. Because we're trying to get him checked on too, while we're there. Because they were like, either you come and, get us checked, get yourself, checked on, or you gotta go outside. They didn't want him in there sick if he wasn't getting checked on. So he said, okay, I'll get checked out. So we wait and we wait and we wait. Half the people in there are laying down trying to sleep because they know it's going to be a while. I think we waited, we waited maybe about 2.5 hours after that point. And it was like, Abby, she seemed like she's feeling better. She's not crying. But he's feeling worse. So we did, after a while, make a decision to leave. Just leave. And we went down the road to a 24-hour CVS. I went in while he stayed in the car with Abby. And I got some medicine. I got him a couple different kinds of cold and flu type medicines, because I'm convinced that's what he's got. And then I wanted to get Abby some children's Tylenol, but they didn't have children's Tylenol. They were out. And the best thing I could get that they actually had available was some children's Advil. But it said children's Advil with fever specifically written down there. So in case her fever came back, you know, I had something to give her. So we got home about 4:15 in the morning, after 4. And I had to change Abby. I had to change her diaper and her pajamas, because even by that point, you know, I had just changed her pajamas at, what, 11:30. By 4, she had peed through her diaper. And, so I, just in case, so I changed her diaper and put her some new pajamas on, and I gave her a, baby, it's a Gerber, it's almost like a fruit and grain bar, like a Nutri-Grain bar, but it's baby size. I gave her one of those, set her in a playpen and gave her that. She ate maybe half of it. And I went ahead and put her to bed. So she'd been asleep since about 4:30. And it is almost 2:15 now at this point, and I told myself I was going to let her sleep as long as she needed to sleep today. I was going to let her sleep in. I wasn't going to try to wake her up at a certain time to try to keep with sleep schedules or anything like that. You know, we can always readjust, you know. Kind of looks like she's starting to wake up. Of course, she's done that a couple times already this morning. I'm going to wait for her to decide if she's up and ready to get up. So, so that's how our morning's going. Andy is still in bed. I told him to just kind of quarantine himself off into the bedroom as much as possible. If he needs anything, text me. I slept on the couch last night, because I am trying not to get sick. And obviously we're trying not to let Abby catch whatever it is he's got. So he did try to go to the urgent care this morning, just because we couldn't get seen at the hospital last night. And he couldn't get in anywhere. I guess he tried multiple places, and he couldn't get in anywhere. Something about a limit. So he said he would try again later if he needed to, but I just went in there a little bit ago and asked him how he felt. He said he was feeling okay, but he was just weak. So I still say it's the flu. He hasn't started coughing yet. He said his throat was hurting a little bit this morning, but he hasn't started coughing or anything. So we're gonna see. But anyway, I'm sorry if I was talking low. Obviously Andy's right in the next room, but I don't have the luxury of having the fan going because he's trying to get warm next to the space heater. We have a space heater on a night table, on a table next to the bed, and it's been there, but he's laying next to the space heater, under an extra blanket, and he said he's feeling okay, just weak right now. So and he did say his fever had gone down, so that's hopeful at least. And I don't think he's taken any medicine this morning for it since he's been up. I don't know. He might have. I don't know. But I'm hoping that this thing will get past, and I can stay out of it. I'm not keen on catching the flu. Never had it. Don't want to ever get it. So, but the funny thing is, I've never had a flu shot either. And I know I'm probably a ticking time bomb right now, but you know, if you've never had a flu shot, but you never had the flu, you kind of, you know, why play with fire? and getting a flu shot. And then end up getting the flu anyway, because it's a different variant. But that's how things are going on this end. I'm probably going to be getting Abby up here in a little bit, just because she's been in bed. Miles says she's been in bed about 10 hours, so she's usually good to sleep. Even at night, she'll sleep between like 10 and 12 hours, depending. And she's just laying there with her eyes open, twiddling with her pacifier or something. So I'm going to let Abby lay there for a little bit longer. I'm going to get her up in a little while and try to give her some lunch, breakfast, lunch, and see if she'll eat. So, but, yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on him, on everybody. I would think that if she had a fever again, that she'd be whining and crying, and she's not, so that's a good sign at least. Maybe her fever won't come back. I don't know why she had a fever in the first place. I don't know. But that's it. I'm just going to continue working on my stuff. I'm going to continue working on my stuff. And I guess I'll come back to y'all later with another update. Maybe tomorrow or tonight, depends. But I'll see y'all again soon. Bye. Hey guys, it's me. Coming at you late in the night, as I've been known to do. It is about 1:50 in the morning. Technically, it's still my Monday, but we're, actually in the Tuesday. And I thought I would come back and give you all a little update. Since it doesn't look like Andy's going to be going to work tomorrow either. He did have to call out of work this morning, and they kind of need to, the nurse needs to call him back when they feel like it's okay for him to come back. Anyway, new COVID precautions and stuff like that. I know in the last little clip, you heard me talk about my Saturday night and how much we partied. So I thought I'd give you guys a little update on what I've been up to since then. A lot's happened. Everybody's feeling better. Abby is about 90% back to normal. She woke up this morning. Her fever was gone. She seemed a lot happier, a little bit more of a happy baby this morning. Still kind of being picky on what she wants to eat right now, which is fine. I completely understand. And her appetite, she couldn't eat a lot this morning, and then she's kind of built up a little bit more since then. She just woke up a while ago, and I put her down. It was probably 8 o'clock when she went down earlier, and then she slept until 11 and then woke up again. And I fed her a little baby meal thing. It's basically the baby version of SpaghettiOs. She did really good. She ate probably 99% of it, but I was noticing in the bottom there was getting a lot little small meat pieces, so I didn't feel like she wanted to eat those. But she did really good. If you're wondering how much food that is, it's about a cup, an actual measured cup. Yeah, about a cup worth. So she did eat pretty good with that, and so that made me happy. And I did give her some chocolate milk. She had some chocolate milk, and she drank that pretty good. And I just put her back down about 1:30, 1:45, and she's out. I'm pretty sure she's out. I can't see. I'm pretty sure she's out. You know, if you've listened to me talk about what I can see on the baby monitor, if I can't see her face, I can't see her hand, if she's still moving around, I can only assume. So, Andy's in the bedroom. I don't know if he's asleep at this particular moment, but he's in the bedroom. And here I am, the night owl. Dean's here beside me. The funny thing is, I woke up this morning and I kind of had a bit of a cough, and it was a little phlegmy. So maybe I'm sick now too. Now that everybody else is starting to feel better, I'm sick. Yay. So I'm just trying to take it easy as much as possible. I'm the primary person that takes care of Abby, so I'm trying not to like get too close to her and spend too much time in her face, because I don't want to give her back a sickness after she just got old or something. So it's kind of walking on eggshells. Like, she's just now getting to feel better. I don't want to make her, me or Andy wants to make her sick again, so we're just trying to not be up close and personal too much with her right now. So yeah, as I can feel it now, my throat's a little raw, just a little bit. I do have what's left of a cup of coffee here. I know it's not the coffee that keeps me awake, it's my own brain. I did get in some stitching over these last couple of days. I don't know how, but I did. I guess I can start out with the usual. I'll go ahead and tell you, I haven't gotten any stitching on Miss Sarah Jane, because if you heard me mention before, she's a 46 count. So I kind of need some good light to work on her, if possible. And I just haven't had the opportunity to work on her in the daytime. I mean, if it comes down to it, I'll try to get some, I'll try to work on her like in the evening sometime. I don't know. It just depends on how things go. Sorry. she was rolling over. So I did get some progress on Walk Past and Barson. So let me show you that. As usual, I'll show you Walk Past first. You heard me say this before. I'm just kind of using this as a 25/7 piece for the month of January, as in I attempt to work on this for 25 minutes a day, 7 days a week. It's kind of like the daily 30, but this is my own personal goal to accomplish it. And if I don't manage to work on it, you know, in a day, I'm fine with that. It's a lot easier for me to come to terms with that than, you know, being a part of a group where I'm kind of outside pressure to work on something, you know, for a set amount of time or whatever. So anyway, I'll show you where I'm at right now. This is where he's at. The last you saw, I think I had up to here H-A-B, and I finished these last 3 letters, and then I started on, this is the word you. And I started with this word on this line because it starts right above this point right here. But there is the word but over here, so I want to do the word you and then come back and do the word but. And then I'll probably try to do that tree that's right there. So But that's where he's at right now. It's going well. He's pretty easy to work on. He's on a 16 count picture this plus legacy. So he's pretty easy to work on. He's enjoyable to work on. And I'm enjoying getting the progress on it after having this thing for so long. I started it years ago and I have yet to get much farther than what I was. Just FYI, if you see the light changing in front of me, I do have a video. I do have YouTube on, and it's on a commercial right now. So it's bright commercial, but the video that I'm watching is kind of dark. I like my paranormal YouTube videos. The other thing that I worked on was Barson Loughbro. And this one I've definitely gotten some progress on. I just have to remember what it is. This is where I'm at right now. Something behind it. You don't see the light coming through. I'm gonna find my ring light and bring it out here so I can use it when I record at night. So I have my needle right here. So this is where I was working at the last time you saw, when I said I only got 15 stitches on Barson. This is the 15 stitches I had gotten. So I finished that out. I finished out the words the and ground in this one. And then I came down here and started on this line. So it's a little tricky because this actually, like, it stops right here on one page. And then these last, like, 3 squares, 3 stitches on each one are on the page below it. So it's kind of split between the 2 pages. And plus, it's like way down here on my Q-snap, so it's a little tricky to get down right down there, that far down. But that is where she is at. So when I finish that line, then I'm going to start coming up here and finishing all these motifs up here, and motif here, motif here. And then, guess what I get to do? I get to move to the bottom half. Yay! I'm so excited. The funny thing is I can actually see a finish on this in my future, which is one of my Whip Go goals. So that is where she is sitting at right now. And this is just a random piece of, I think it's a silk weaver fabric. I don't know. I got it off of a Stash and Load or Listia or somewhere. But the package said something about silk weavers. It may be a silk weavers solo die, but it's a 36 count. It's supposed to be a 36 count. I think it may be closer with 34. But anyway, but that's where she's at right now. So, other than that, there's nothing else much going on. I haven't cooked. I haven't done much housework or anything this weekend. I just haven't been motivated to do any of it. I went earlier to the barbecue place and I got me a barbecue and I got Andy a BLT. That's how much I didn't feel like cooking. Knowing full well that if I was going to cook, the thing that I was going to cook was not that involved. But I still didn't feel like making it. I didn't know if you wanted something close to like Mexican food, which is what it is. It's like a ground beef and green pepper mixture, and you basically put it into tortillas. So I didn't know if you would feel like something like that, so I just said, I want a barbecue. So I went and got me a barbecue and got him a BLT, so. But I told him, you know, I need to start getting back on my shit and cooking. I did manage to wash a load of dishes this morning. That's a win. I did go back I don't know if you remember, if any of y'all are familiar with the book that I was writing stuff in back last year. I had actually stopped writing in it back in December. Hold on, I can tell you. I had stopped writing in it October 31st was the last day I wrote in it. So for 2 months I didn't write in it. And I did start writing in it again in the new year. I did kind of keep myself accountable. And if you're wondering, this book is literally just, I write down each day what I accomplish, other than keeping the baby alive. And if that's all I accomplish that day, if I don't wash dishes, if I don't wash a load of clothes, if I don't clean up anything, if I don't make dinner, I will literally just write down, keep baby alive. But it's just a thing that I'm doing for myself. Keeps me accountable. It keeps me motivated to try to actually get stuff done around here. So I've been trying to go back to doing that. But this past weekend has just been a rough one. And yeah, I need to get back on my stuff. I need to go back to cooking and stuff tomorrow or today. But that's all I really have for you guys. I haven't gotten anything else in the mail except for some things that I bought through Amazon. Got a pack of underwear. Oh, I did get a pack of a 10 pack of the it's like these. I got a 10 pack of these. They all have the black zipper. But what I want to do is I kind of want to use them and put some vinyl stuff on them, like designs and stickers and whatnot. Same way I did with my little couch over here. I got my Cricut for Christmas, and I need to make some use of it. So, so I want to kind of use those to practice with my Cricut, and you know, I could use them. Maybe I might want to gift some down the road to some people once I get more familiar with what I'm doing on it. There's a couple of designs that I've created in Cricut Design Space that I want to make for a tumbler. But the one I want to make most, I had bought a pack that had multiple colors in it. I think it had like 10 or 12 different colors of vinyl in it. That pack actually has 2 of the 3 colors that I need for it. The kind of turquoise green and a purple. I need to go to Michael's or wherever. I need to go to the craft store and see if I can find something more peachy or orangish, because I know that the color that I created in Design Space, I'm not going to be able to find a color of vinyl that matches up exactly to it, even though it's the exact color of the logo for the movie that I kind of made this off of. But if I make it, I'll show it to you. I need to go look and see what kind of more colors that I can find. But I'm still working on some design stuff. What I mainly do, if I don't feel like stitching and I can't actually physically go print anything at that moment, and I'll just get on Design Space and start designing stuff. So I've come up with a few things. But anyway, that is definitely all I have for y'all tonight. Y'all see, I just start talking about anything. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back to you anytime today. But if not, I will try to get back as soon as I can. I promise. But until whatever time that may be, I'll see y'all again. Bye. Hey guys, it's me. Coming back on, I think it's Thursday. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. If you can't tell, my voice might be a little bit messed up. That's because I've been sick for the last few days. Nothing serious. About the time everybody else started feeling better, I got sick. And I don't get sick that often. So I'm going to try to keep this short. I have a little bit of progress update, not much, and nothing's come in the mail. But I thought I would show you guys anyway. Andy has been home still. He had to call in work Monday because he was sick. And he has to wait for them to call him back to let him know when he's permitted to come back to work. So, he's still waiting on that. So, he's been home. And it's kind of been good that he's been home with me because he's been able to help out with Abby a lot. Because I've been trying not to be all over her and too much in her face since I've been sick. Because she just got over being better. She just got over being sick. And I'm not trying to give her a sickness again. Especially if it's respiratory or sinus. But, I mean, it's nothing bad on my end. It's literally just sinus. My throat's been bothering me. And especially since yesterday, it kind of feels like... It feels like it's swollen up on the inside in there. So... my biggest concern has been for my throat to not hurt. I've got a little bit of progress on different things. I got a little bit on walk fast. I think I worked on this one day, like day before yesterday, I think. I did manage to finish out the U, and then did the word but. And then I went ahead and started my needle where that tree starts. So that is where he's at right now. And I also put in a few stitches one day on Miss Sarah Jane. I did manage to do one more section of the that kind of mustardy color. So there's that. And I didn't work on Barson because, like, this is the way I've been feeling. I didn't feel like trying to deal with this big Q-snap. And I did have color lace on my 8-inch Q-snap, but I know I'm going to have to go get a skein of 7/28, which somehow I don't have, before I can continue. So I went ahead and took that off the Q-snap. And I found something else that was small so that I could stitch on something that was more manageable in hand. And so I pulled out the Hello Kitty Cupcake. This is a free pattern that you can find on Deviant Art. It's a cross stitch / perler bead pattern. The orange is what I had before. The yellow is what I've done since. So that's where that one's at right now. I do have this goal of being a finish on my Loughbro board, so it'd be awesome if I could finish it before it gets called. But I brought this out for, like, when I want to work on something more in hand that's not so big. So, and I think this is on a piece of 18 count, something by Fabrics by LJ. He doesn't dye fabric anymore, so I don't really know how much that would matter. what the color name is. So, but, that's all I've been stitching, and nothing has come in. I am waiting for a couple of things to come in, but they have not shown up yet. So, you know, when they do, I'll let y'all know. So, it's just going to be a quick little update for me. And if I'm able to get an update, any stitching or an update tomorrow, I will. Otherwise, this may be the last clip. Only future y'all will know if you notice another clip after this, but I don't know. Just thought I would come in real quick and give you guys a quick little update while I have the house to myself for a few minutes. So that's it for now. Hope everybody's doing a lot better than I am. So yeah, I guess I'll see y'all sometime. Bye, guys. Hey guys, it's me again. I'm back. Obviously, the last video clip you just saw was not the last clip of this update. I am headed out to a few grocery stores, to a couple stores. It's Friday, by the way. And, while you can probably still hear that I am dealing with the throat and the voice issue thing right now, overall, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm actually starting to feel a little bit more motivated today. And I just have not felt motivated. I just have not felt motivated all week. So I need to go to several different stores today, which is going to prove probably not the best idea, because supposedly they're calling for snow or a wintry mix this weekend sometime. Apparently, I haven't actually watched the weather or the news, but that's the word on the grapevine. So probably not the best idea to go out and get groceries today. So it'll be interesting to see what's actually available. I gotta go by Sam's Club. That's where I'm headed now. I'm gonna go to Sam's Club. I saw something yesterday. It was a video, and I think the question was, what's one item that you maintain your club membership for? And somebody was at their membership club, probably, I don't know if it was Sam's Club or Costco. I'm going to assume it was Sam's Club. And they put a whole bunch of boxes of Wendy's Frosty cereal in their cart. I didn't know this was a thing. And when I went to look up and see who might carry it, I discovered today that apparently people started talking about it in October. When the news started coming out, and it was coming out in December. So I'm gonna look and see if my Sam's Club might still have some. I was looking on their website, and I was gonna just do a pickup order, and it let me add it to my cart. It wasn't saying it was out of stock or anything at my local location. So I'm hoping they still have it some. I'm just going to pick up a box of it, which is actually a 2-pack. So we're going to see if I can get some of that. And then I also need to hopefully be able to get some bottled water, because we are legitimately out. And probably grab some apples too while I'm there. The good kind that he likes. So yeah, I'm just to see what I can get there. And then I'm going to jump over to Walmart and try to get what I can there. So maybe if I have time, it determines on what I can find at Sam's Club and Walmart whether or not I will need to go to Food Lion. So Food Lion may also have to be in the plans as well. Kind of wish I could go by Michael's and get the floss color that I need and the Cricut vinyl color that I need. I just don't know if I'm up to it right now. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I will keep y'all in the loop about how things are going. Of course, as soon as I get up to the light, the traffic starts. But yeah, that's what it's looking like for me today. And I'm gonna be here for a minute. But yeah, that's it for right now. I will come back and see y'all again later. Bye. I just thought of something. I'm wondering if I should have brought my my Pepto, because snow forecast and it's Friday. There might be a lot of people out, and I'm not with that. We'll see. Wish me luck. Here I was worried they wouldn't have any water. What was I thinking? Okay, first part complete. Popping over here to Walmart to hopefully be able to get the rest of what I need. I was kind of iffy on getting the chicken thighs at Sam's Club, but I went ahead and got them because I really need them. And even though this is like a super duper value pack, I can always use them. I have a couple of recipes that calls for chicken thighs, and I may actually make one of the other ones one day this week just to use them up. But I mean, meat is meat. Meat can be frozen and saved for later, but I didn't want to get all the way over here to Walmart and them not have the boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I need. So, I did go ahead and get those. Luckily, the other reason I got them is because I know I have my insulated bag with me. So, I'm hoping that'll keep them good for at least a few more minutes. And that'll keep them okay. So, I'm going to get over here to Walmart and pick up everything else, or at least what I can pick up, and hopefully not take too long. That didn't take too long in Sam's Club. I was scanning as I went, and normally I would just be able to like pick up and go, but this particular time around I did have to actually go through a checkout to verify my card this time around. So, but it's okay. At least everything was already scanned in and I didn't have to worry about that. So yeah, I really hope I can find the rest of what I need, guys. I really hope so, because I don't want to have to go to the Food Lion. I don't want to have to make a third stop, that's what I'm saying. So, but yeah, let's get in here and see what I can get. Freaking A, man. I was trying to wear that mask in Walmart as well, that I got from Sam's Club, because I'm not trying to make anybody else sick, even though I ain't got the COVIDs. I'm not trying to give anybody else what I have right now. So, and I know people look at you funny when you sound funny, and especially if you go around the store coughing. But I did manage to find most of what I needed at Walmart, but true to form, there was a few things I didn't have. The meat was the big thing. I did get a pack of ground beef, but even though they had the larger size pack, I only got a 2-pound pack. So, because technically I don't even really need it this week, but I wanted to go ahead and get a couple more pounds just in case. But the thing that they didn't have that I needed as far as meat, they didn't have the beef roast that I needed. They had no roast at all. And the boneless, skinless chicken breast, they had all kind of bone-in with skin chicken. And they did actually have the boneless, skinless chicken thighs, like what I got from Sam's Club. But it's fine. I got it from Sam's Club. I'm fine. Could I very well pop back over to Sam's Club and get the chicken breast that I need? Probably. Do I feel like it? No. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have to cut my losses today. I didn't do too bad. I've only been out for a couple hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. So I haven't done too bad on time-wise. So, and I also didn't get grapes. I saw people with bags of grapes, but I didn't see them anywhere in the produce section. Am I just missing them wherever it is they're putting them? I don't know. But it's fine because they were the white grapes. I need the red grapes. So yeah, I'm about to head back to the house. Luckily they had milk. Which, I mean, luckily we still have maybe about 1/3 of a gallon left. And I think it's good until like the 20th. But I went ahead and got another gallon. To make sure me and everybody has the milk that they need. And it was funny because literally the whole milk section was wiped out. There was a couple of half gallons of the was it True Moo chocolate milk, and then a whole bunch of the whole milk. No 2%, no 1%, no skim milk, I don't think. But it was like, they literally had just put this stuff out had just filled it up maybe this morning. And even as I was over there were other people grabbing milk too. There were like multiple people. So that's what happens when you call for snow and ice in the south. People lose their minds. So, but I think we'll be okay. So yeah, I'm about to head back to the house, because I'm about to get out of this parking spot and go ahead and get home. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Hey guys, sorry it's late at night. Andy's still up. He's watching TV, but there keeps being like quiet moments. So I'm just I'm a little self-conscious about him hearing me, especially at 1:30 in the morning. I just wanted to come in real quick and give you guys a final update for this week, and show you a little bit of progress I've gotten on my stitching since yesterday, and a couple of things that have come in. So, for starters, I've gotten a little bit on Fast. I did start on that tree. I was kind of hoping to be able to get some more done on it by the time you guys saw it next, but yeah, it just didn't happen. So just that little bit right there. So that's that. And then I also got teensy bit more progress on Barson. I did, if you can see where my needle is, there, I did the 2 L's there, and then the word the. So just that little bit, not a whole lot. So that's where that's at, totally and completely right now. If you notice this new crime guard that's on here, that is one of the things that I got in. This came today. I had to order a 11 by 14 crime guard, because obviously the 11 by 11 is going to be too small. The 11 by 17 that I have for my existing 11 by 17 is too big. It's too loose when you try to put it on a smaller Q-snap. So I ordered a 11 by 14. And of course I forget who the shop is. I'll get it in a second. But I ordered this. It's just some brightly colored flowers. And then I also ordered this one. This one she had on clearance or marked down. This one is for a 6-inch Q-snap. This purple with some green, the green flowers. And then she was so nice and sent me an extra one. Sent me a little freebie gift, another little 6-inch one with the they almost kind of look like lemon flowers. But sent me another cute little 6-inch one, so much appreciated. And I swear I wish I could remember. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. I have to look at my purchase history. I don't want that. Purchase where's Crab Shack Stitchery on Etsy. I will link the shop down below. But the prices on them are very reasonable. The 11 by 14 that I ordered, I want to say it was like $8 or $10. It wasn't a whole lot. For the two, it was $17.60 after shipping and everything, so it's not a terrible price. So yeah, I will link them down below. Go check them out. It's Crab Shack Stitchery. Yeah. So I got those in. Those came today. And then yesterday I actually got in something that I had won off Etsy. Not Etsy, Listia. Occasionally I do buy, I just say buy it. Occasionally I do get stuff from the site called Listia. They're an auction site, kind of similar to eBay. But instead of money, you deal in credits. So, I did see this. Somebody had several, like, old Just Cross Stitch magazines posted. And I picked this one up. This one is the May-June 1986. And the sampler on the cover really caught my attention. It is by the Needles Praise. So I think with some updating of the colors, I think that could be really pretty. And there's, I'm trying to show you, there's some other things that are in here are on the back. This bird one is kind of pretty, as well as this one. Lots of plants in this one. So, and there's a cute little sampler down here too. So, but yeah, I don't know, I liked it. There's so many ads in here, y'all. There's so many ads. It's crazy. But yeah, that came in. It was in really good condition. So yeah, that's all I've gotten in. And quick little update. Yeah, I know this week's update is not very long, but as you saw, I've been sick, so haven't really felt like stitching, let alone trying to record any update for non-existent stitching. So but yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and get this added to the rest of the video and get it saved and uploaded so it'll be ready for y'all in the morning. But until I see you guys again next week, bye.